So everyone wants to find a way to increase the reliability of any trading strategy. And Rapid Trend Gainer actually has three really simple rules that you can follow to make sure that you're getting the most out of the software. In my previous videos, I mentioned that you have to trade with a trend. Unless you're a counter trend trader, I would stick to that. And there's different ways you can do that. I've shown moving average as a way to determine a trend, but we're going to use Rapid Trend Gainer. And I want to cover three things that you should consider when you're trading. All right, these are three general rules that you may want to look at. Here's the first rule. We only want to trade during the active sessions with Rapid Trend Gainer, any strategy really. For day traders, if you're a swing trader or a position trader, it doesn't really matter because you're going to carry your positions for a long time. But if you're day trading, you only want to be looking at the London session, the US, or the Asian sessions. Now, Asia can get really, really slow, so be very careful with the Asia session. I don't know, a lot of people like to trade that because a lot of people work during the day. And with Rapid Trend Gainer, you do get alerts sent to your phone and your computer as well, so you don't really have to be sitting in front of the computer to do this, which is always great. The London US session, when those two overlap, those are a great time to trade. And it is risky to trade outside these sessions. The markets get really, really slow. And just because we have a 24-hour market, it does not necessarily mean you want to be able to trade 24 hours a day. All right, so stick to your time. Make sure you're in your trade plan. You've got it written down exactly what your time frame is. Our second big rule is before you enter a trade or while you're in a trade, check the news calendars like forexfactory.com. And the reason you want to do this, especially this is for day traders again, is you do not want to be caught wrong-footed when those news releases come out. If you are trading during FOMC or any sort of interest rate announcements, you're just asking for trouble. All right, so make sure you are aware of what news releases are coming during your trading time frame and either decide to sit aside, or if you're in a trade, just monitor price action and make sure you're not going to get whipped out of that trade on those news spikes. This last rule is actually quite simple. And again, we've talked about following the trend, and this is a way to do it with Rapid Trend Gainer. And I'm going to use this trade, for example, it's on the Euro Japanese yen. We'll take a look at that. And you're just going up a time frame. Okay. Usually the general rule is 3 to 5, but we also know that we only have so many times that we can trade Rapid Trend Gainer. We know that, we're not going to trade a 6-minute chart. All right, so let's just use a little bit of logic here. So this is a 4-hour chart we're going to look at. And you can see that price, we actually got some trades here to the upside, downside. This one was a new spike. It's actually covered in another video I have. This is a spike. I don't know if it's news. But you would get in on the open, and then you actually did get your profit targets before price comes around and stops you out. You can check that video. So what we can do is say, okay, well, this is my 4-hour chart. Let's go to my daily chart. In my daily chart, we can look at price and we can say it's mostly going up, or we can, it's even simpler, it's just look at this last trade move here. It's up, right? So until we get a reversal here, a down trade, we're only going to be looking for longs on the lower time frame. Let's go back down to our 4-hour chart. So over here is when we're going to start looking for longs, right? This is a short setup, and you can see we have this gap. It's kind of a weird thing going on here with the MetaTrader maybe. But this trade is on the 4-hour. You would get into this trade, okay? And we covered this one as well in a previous video. Let's look at the Euro US dollar. Let's say you want to day trade the Euro US dollar. So this is the 15-minute chart. There's one trade there. Looks like it's been pretty weird price action here. Nice move up. So let's just go to the hourly chart. So the hourly chart says we're only looking for longs in through here. Drop back down to our 15-minute chart. And while there is no long that sets up, let's go to our 30-minute chart. There we go. Actually, just it's right in the same time. So you would have a trade, and this trade actually goes for 27 pips. Day trading, right? You're not looking at, big long moves. This is the pound US. Let's look at an hourly chart, and let's get rid of this here. So we have a long trade here. Tight profit targets only because it's choppy price action. It's 50 pips still. And we have a short here that goes goes to target as well. But let's just take a look at our 4-hour chart. Let's go to our 4-hour chart and see what the 4 hours is telling us. 4 hours telling us we're only looking for longs. Okay, so we go here, drop back down to our hourly chart. We're only looking for longs. So this trade here, we wouldn't have got in. We would have got that trade. We would have got this trade, which actually goes up for 50 pips here. We get this trade. We avoid this trade, which may or may not have got stopped out right here. We didn't get our profit targets till after this retrace. We've got this trade here, which goes for 50 pips. And that's it. So you didn't get stuck in a short trade. So I'll keep this video short. You can use Rapid Trend Gainer using multiple time frames. Obviously, there's only time frames you can use it on, so the weekly is not going to work. So for swing traders, you would be on your daily time frame. You would look at right here, and actually this trade actually is a winning trade for 113 pips. So we're only looking for longs. You go back down to your 4-hour chart, and you would sit here and you wait until long trades show up. Okay, that's how this plays out. Now let's take a look at one more, the pound yen. All right, let's get rid of this line. So we'll trade in direction of the daily trend. We're going to up here. Let's drop down to our 4-hour chart. And you can see we missed this short trade, which pretty much gets stopped out right away. We get this long trade here. Now remember, the pound had some news come out yesterday, so the market was acting kind of funny. But you have a you get in on the entry here, right? And actually, you might have got stopped out on this trade. Right? This is the point of making sure you're aware of anything that has to do with the news. All right. So let's say the 4-hour chart here, for example. Let's go down here and let's go over here. And now this is the 4-hour chart. So anything lower, we're only looking for long trades. So we missed this short. You get this long trade. It's a small little 20 pip trade. You've got this short that we stand aside on. You got this long trade here that goes to target. You miss this one, this short here, and then you get this long trade that goes to target. These are short little day trades, right? 30, 40 pips. But remember, it's all about your account size and your position sizing. That's going to depend on how much money you're going to make. And this is only a few of the currency pairs. I just covered the pairs that we can trade. There's 6 of them: Euro US, USR Japanese yen, New Zealand dollar against the yen, the pound US, the pound yen, and the Euro yen. And those are the only ones I'm going to be checking. But I know some traders like to trade different markets, so I'll just do one more. Grab the NZD. I used to love to trade this one. There was an alert that popped up. And on this one here, actually it's a nice quick little trade for 52 pips. And over here we got a nice long trade here for 111 pips. We have a short trade here that you get in on the open. Drops to your targets, and you got 77 pips there. That's for daily, and I'm more of a swing trader than anything. So that's pretty much it. You know, download Rapid Trend Gainer, give it a go, see what you think. All right, but remember these 3 key rules that we spoke about. All right, we'll see you on board.